out the camera, face. The wires were on fire up there, so I hit them with the hose right away. The cops were there first. I was alerted because my grandson come running in saying there was the garage behind the apartment was on fire. And I said, where? I said, show me, hurry. So he ran out the front door and I ran down behind him, and we can't get through the gate over here because it's blocked off. So I ran to the house next door, and they were already getting a hose out, but nobody would get close to it because the heat was so bad. So I grabbed the hose from them, and they didn't have a nozzle on the hose, and I was just using my thumb, and the garage door was part way open. So I just got as close as I could, and I just kept putting water up underneath the garage door. And whenever it flamed up outside, I hit that, and I just tried to keep the flames down until the fire department got there so it wouldn't spread any further because the apartment's being so close. So I just, you know, and then when the cops got here, they turned around and they said, get away, get away. They said the power line's on fire. I said, well, it would have already blown if it, you know, I said, it ain't gonna hurt me now. I says, the fuses or whatever would have blown. I said, so I'm not leaving until the fire department gets here. So I sat right there, I fell over, got back up with the hose, kept hitting it with water until finally the fire department came in from both sides, and they both got water out. Once they got water on, then I dropped the hose and walked away and went back to the front.
There's a lot of stuff in there.
20-year military veteran.
Couldn't just stand there and do nothing.
No, I couldn't. I mean, in the military, you're trained to fight fires too, so.
What's your name?
Robert Erdman.
Can you spell both names for me, please?
Robert, R-O-B-E-R-T, Erdman, E-R-D-M-A-N.
Captain Robinson.
And your first name?
Scott.
Okay. And tell me what your firefighters encountered when you arrived.
So we got initially dispatched for a shed fire. So we got on scene, we saw garage fire, we took action, put it out. We got on scene within 4 minutes, put out the fire with just 2 engines in the truck and the battalion chief. And then we have 1 patient with smoke inhalation. Right? We're taking the hospital.
There's always concern when you see a garage like this. It's just packed with stuff. I mean, getting in there and just getting the fire out, especially with so many apartments around it. Take us through that.
Yeah. So obviously it has a lot of materials in the garage that creates potential for a lot bigger fire. So we have to be careful with that. But we were able to knock it down pretty quick. So I think everything went well so far.
What happens now as far as fire investigator goes?
So it's under investigation. We have our fire marshal out here. He's going to take a long process, examine everything, and he'll hopefully determine the cause a little bit later tonight.